Good morning, students. Welcome to Otari's Commerce and Finance Coaching. Today we are start our new topic, that is a price management. Before we start price management, let's study about what mean by price for our marketing manager. Price has been a very important factor affecting our buyer's choice because it have a narrow sense. So is the amount of money charged for a product or service. Um, I think it is a buyer and sellers are equally interested in the pricing policy because buyers want to make profit and sellers want the commodity as reasonable price. So both they are have interest in price. So every marketing manager must have to maintain his pricing strategy flexible and adjustable as it is very comfortable for both buyer and seller too. So price is a sum of total all the benefits that consumer get by using a product or services. So price indicate utility in terms of money. So it need to calculation plus study of market situations, appropriate judgment on the part of marketing manager. So price is the amount of money needed to acquire a product. So I think price mechanism should be used for the expansion of business and explorations of consumer for profit maximization. The main aim of or main object of every business is profit maximization. For that purpose, they want to make more profit and which is generated by their business. So it is very essential to maintain their pricing strategy flexible to make on a profit from his business. So here are the definitions. Definition of price management, as you seen in our slide, that is the price management is the desired outcome that management seek to achieve with its pricing structure and strategy. So price management means the outcome of management seeks which is achieved with its pricing structure and strategy. If we have a great pricing structure and strategy, then management seeks to gain a profit from his business. So it's a definition. Next is, that is our different factors or influencing pricing determinants of pricing. So there are so many factors which is actually impacted in our business. So there are two types of factors, that is internal factor and external factor. Later we discuss about external factors. Before that we learn what are the internal factor. So first point of internal factor is objective of company. As I said before, the objective of company is making or maximum profit from his business. So pricing policy is usually based on the object fixed by the company. So that objective may be varied, also related to short period or long period according to manufacturer. So all possible objectives of pricing require careful consideration before actual price fixations. So the calculation of market price become easy for their company. The next point is characteristics of product. Characteristics of the product included that various characteristics are included in our product which is require special consideration in price fixation. So these characteristics are like the durability, perishables, well established, even necessities, luxurious goods or durable goods. So there are different kinds of characteristics of product which is actually including itself. So these characteristics are require a price fixation. So our marketing manager must have to focus on characteristics of product. If the product is various characteristics or it included so many characteristics, so their prices become high or it could be able to sell in a market. So next internal factor is product differentiation. Here you are looking about product differentiation. As before I said, there are different kinds of characteristics of product, right? So differentiations means um, product is a form of competitive brand. So the company has greater scope in setting the prices. So company product is basically same as that of competitors. And here the differentiation of products create its own image in eye of consumer. So it is very essential to charging different prices according to characteristics or according to differentiation of product. Here I mention mobile example. As we know that there are lots of mobile handsets there, okay. So Vivo, Oppo, Samsung, iPhones, these are the different brands in our market. These products have same quality but different, sorry, same functions but different quality products. So according to their differentiations, their price range is different. Even in Samsung there are so many ranges, so many ranges product or handset is available, means their characteristic is define their prices, okay. The next point is marketing mix. Here we are come again. In our last video we learn about 4 P's of marketing. I think you all remember that: product, price, place and promotions. So in pricing strategy the remaining 3 P's are impacted, because these three P's are coordinate with our price. So when a company may uses price reduction as a marketing technique, so they may raise the price as a deliberate strategy to build a high prestige product line. So marketing mix is impacted in a pricing strategy. The next point is here our next point is cost of production and the margin of expected profit. As I said, the price means if one manufacturer making the price strategy or adopted any price strategy, it must included cost of production plus profit, because he want a margin of expected profit. So when is directly related to the cost of production and expected margin of profit, every manufacturer calculate the cost of production, also the cost of marketing while fixing the price. The cost of marketing means it is included the advertisement expenses or their channel of distribution expenses. So these things are included in a price of commodity. So, in competitive market, some manufacturer use position to sell at low price due to low cost of production. So, according to manufacturer, their price strategy is different, and their cost of production and margin of expected profit is also different. So, next point is goodwill of the firm. Yes, here we have come our goodwill of the firm. As here I mentioned some name, that is a Bata, Apple, Raymond, Peter England, Nike. These are the some name which is actually gain goodwill in our market. This goodwill, many times consumer buy their product considering the goodwill of the firm. So these firms are enjoying better goodwill, can charge price little higher which the consumer will accept it. Means these branded companies charge high price for their product, but a consumer able to buy this product because of their goodwill. So goodwill of the firm is also impacted in our pricing strategy. The next point is product life cycle. Before product life cycle, as we study the product life cycle in before video, there are we mention introductory phase, maturity growth phase, maturity phase and decline phase. So when the product passes through product life cycle or in these different phases, pricing would also change according to these phases. For example, in introductory stage have skimming pricing strategy. So the firms are able to sell their product at high price. When they are in growth stage or the maturity stage, they sell their product according to penetrate pricing strategy. So because this product getting mature and decline from market, so these things are sell according to the different life cycle or different phases of product. The next point is promotion of product. As there are so many expenses included in marketing expenses, so like advertisement, personal selling, sales promotion, which is increase the objective to increase the sales turnover by giving the incentive to the buyer. So these things or these expenses are also included in a pricing strategy in a single commodity price too. The next point is Product line means a group of products that are closely related with each other. So their functions are similar and they are sold at the same customer group. For example, Hindustan Unilevers are producing different kinds of bath soap, right? So their product line is a same product they are selling at different pricing strategy, adopting different pricing strategy. So this is also impacted in our pricing. The next point is uh, credit policy. Here I never mention about credit policy, but I want to say about said about it. Credit is an integral part of modern marketing, so it is offered to the consumer and it is able to sell to their consumer to increase their sales too. So these are the internal factors. I hope you understand it very well. Thank you, and please subscribe my channel, like and subscribe my channel, and click on bell icon. Thank you.